It's so freaking dark out, guys. Like, it looks like it's 10 o'clock at night. Okay, so I actually have not read as much as I expected to, but that's because I've just been dedicating this whole month to reading Way of Kings by Brandon Sanderson. If I'm gonna be brutally honest here, I have not ever attempted to read a huge chunky book that is Brandon Sanderson. Instead, just kind of paced myself a little, if you will, when it came to Way of Kings, hence why I have not been on top of my reading game. I don't know where time went, but we essentially literally have less than 2 weeks left of this month. That's insane to me. I cannot believe that. Where did summer go? In my last vlog, I did talk about my huge obsession with Brandon Sanderson. Lo and behold, I've tabbed it. And I also have like little annotations in here. So I'm literally just 100 pages out from finishing this book. I find that the last 100, 200 pages of every fantasy novel is like the best and worst part, if you know what I mean. So I'm kind of just anticipating, oh my god, like the end of it. And I know I'm just slightly being dramatic about it because there's like 3 other books. So however this book ends, I know that the other books are going to carry on and I'm not just left hanging here absolutely devastated, because I have a strong feeling that I'm going to be devastated. I genuinely really freaking love this book. I'm so excited to finish it because it took me a freaking month to read this. In the meantime, because I waited to finish that book for the weekend, I ended up picking up another book. And this one is The Great Alone by Christina Hanna. My cat freaking chewed, if it'll focus. Yeah, my cat's chewed right through the binding here. It's probably the saddest thing I've ever seen. And also like there's like little bite marks here too. It's not gonna focus, but yeah, I'm so devastated that my cats did this, but it was also my fault for putting the book on the floor. But thank God that I had the jacket removed. This is what the jacket looks like. So it's in perfect condition. They like you won't know when I put on the jacket. So but yeah, this is what the cover looks like if you've never seen what this book looks like. I have never read Nightingale, is that what it's called? One sec. Gale, by the same author. I've never read it before, so this is actually my first book that I'm picking up by this well-known author, and so far I'm really enjoying it. Character Lenny, whose dad was a prisoner of war in the Vietnam War, and he essentially comes back and they move up to Alaska, and it's her journey through like family trials, friendship trials, adulthood trials, and all of those things. I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm 100% hooked on it. In terms of this, I'm on page 200 and this book ends at 438. So this is another book that I hope that I can finish in this reading vlog. In terms of Audible, I've been trying to use my Audible more because I just recently have not been listening to any books. The most recent one that I finished listening to is Red River Girl by Joanna Jolly. This is kind of what it looks like if you want to focus camera. So this is Red River Girl, The Life and Death of Tina Fontaine. Now, if you're not aware of Canadian politics and Canadian history, keep it brief. There's Tina Fontaine actually was one of the first headlined murders that occurred in Canada for the Indigenous population, and she passed away in 2014, and to this day no one knows how she died and who killed her. Back when she passed away, there was a lot of controversy and a lot of speculation regarding this one man named Raymond Cormier. Allegedly, he was the one who had killed Tina. She basically put this book together, got the files from the homicide unit and put it together, and so the whole narrative of this book follows the main detectives that investigated Tina Fontaine's death, as well as interviews and just a timeline of events from Tina Fontaine's family and friends. So this book was incredibly hard to listen to. It followed from the moments before, days before Tina Fontaine passed away, to all the way up until the trial of Raymond Cormier. To keep it short, I don't want to leave anyone hanging here, but Raymond Cormier was not found guilty, and there was a huge shock in Canada because Raymond Cormier was the last person to see Tina Fontaine alive. He had never confessed, and there was not solid evidence, and there wasn't even a cause of death for Tina Fontaine. So it was really hard to put anyone behind bars because of the lack of evidence and the lack of cause of death. So listening to this book was actually really hard on me. It was a lot of information to soak in, and Tina Fontaine was only 15 years old when she passed away. So it hits home. It hits close to my heart, but I felt like it was a story that I needed to listen to. It was almost like a form of Tina's voice being heard. So I did finish that I think yesterday. In terms of plans for today, I am getting my hair finally fixed. This is my COVID hair. Lo and behold, she's not doing too good. I hadn't got my hair done for over, I think it's been a year and a half now, so I'm in due for a major makeover here.
Don't ask me why I'm crying. Just come over and hold me. You know when you start crying, it gets relatively scary. I get fucking pissed off too. Don't ask me why I'm crying.
Okay, so it's now 11:07, and excuse the messy background there, but I'm on page 914. Oh my gosh, like I kind of suspected that Sadius, I don't know how to say his name, was a little, you know. So am I surprised? Sort of. I feel more for Dalinar, but also Bridge 4. I love Bridge 4. I seriously love Kaladin. He's one of my favorite characters, and I have so much respect for him. I love his character growth. Like, he's just amazing. So right now my emotions are just like sky high. But oh my god, I can't wait to see how this turns out. Literally, I'm gonna cry. Like, this book
Baby, you could keep me going, 'cause you've been everywhere. Let me take up all the love you're showing. I need it more than air. And you know that I've been suffocating. You could be the one to help, but my issues are nauseating. I don't wanna bring you down. I just wanna be free from the freak and feel love for the first time. I just wanna love something about me, see something to open my eyes. Don't wanna be the only one with the house.
Leo, do you want to say hello to the... Oh no, he ran away. Hey guys.
Hey guys, welcome back. It's your boy.
Okay, so it's actually been quite some time since I last updated you guys. I'm so shy in front of you. I ended up not reading as much as I expected today because my hair appointment literally just like took up the whole day. I don't know what time it is, but it's dark out.
It's 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock, yeah. So I picked up The Way of Kings again, and I'm on chapter 68, which is page 927. And oh my goodness, guys, I remember at the start of this vlog, I was like, you know what? I know that things are gonna hit the fan. Things have hit the fan, okay? Was I prepared for it? No, absolutely not. I was not expecting the turn of events, especially by Sadias, I don't know how to say his name. Kaladin just did a whole level up of character development, and I'm just in shock, like just absolutely in shock, because I did not see it coming. I'm happy though, because finally, you know, like the whole book is like spent world building and talking about religion and all these things, and now finally it's all coming to tie together, which I'm really enjoying. Am I upset that it took 900 pages for things to start tying in together? A little bit, but I also understand that Brandon Sanderson is literally that type of author to spend so much time I'm out of breath. To spend so much time world building, and that's one of the facts that I really enjoy about Brandon Sanderson, is that he's not just a fantasy writer. He 100% goes into the fantasy world and gives his readers a whole other experience, because he dedicates so much time to build that layer.
I could be your hero, but I can't get out of bed. There's too much in my head. I could be more faithful, but I fail at that.
10:33, and I'm about 20 pages away from finishing The Way of Kings. Holy crap, there's just so much happening. God, Kaladin, oh yeah, Kaladin just absolutely shocked me, and I have so much respect for him for the sacrifices he made consistently throughout the whole book. I was literally like sitting on the edge of my seat while reading the exchange between Sadias and Dalinar after that assault against the Parshendi. So I have so much respect for Dalinar as well. I really hope that Sadias dies. I'm sorry, I'm gonna say it right here because there's 3 other books. I hope he dies because I don't like him. He's just gonna cause trouble. Dalinar is literally just surprising me around the clock, on the clock. And there's just so much like development with him that I appreciated, because in a lot of fantasy novels you don't see characters contemplating what it means to die. It's mostly a fear, whereas with Dalinar it was peace, it was comfort. Shallan, I'm kind of on the fence about her. She's definitely a refresher from the other characters. Definitely one of those characters I was on the fence about, but obviously if you've read the book you know the turn of events, and it just shocked me because I'm so surprised that Jasna agreed or complied with Shallan's wishes, and now I'm really excited to see where it will go, because Jasna is a very, very bright and smart woman, and so I'm just excited to see where she's going to take Shalon. This duo is going to become one of my favorites throughout the series. I really hope that they live. Please, Brandy Sandy. This will be the last update, so I'll see you in the morning. Do you ever just like finish a book and then you wake up the next day and you're like, I need to finish this book, without realizing that you finished the book? Yeah, that's how I felt about Way of Kings. So I finished it. How do I feel? How do I feel? I'm really eager to start the next book, which is Words of Radiance. Wow, why did I say that weird? I already own it. Yep, I was smart and I took that extra step. Regarding my thoughts about this book, intense. I mentioned this before, but Brandon Sanderson does take his sweet time to do a lot of world building and a lot of character building. So when it came to the climax of the plot, I was a little disappointed that the climax of the plot literally just was 100 pages left of the book. So that meant I spent the first 900 pages just kind of exploring the world, as you will. And some people enjoy that fact, but for someone who's such an avid Brandon Sanderson reader, I really just wanted to get right into the action, right into the steamy plot of things. But unfortunately that wasn't the case with this book. But overall I did really enjoy it, and of course this is gonna be a 5 out of 5 stars. At the end of every chapter in the last 100 pages, I had my jaw on the ground. I'm not gonna lie, like it was just, I was just so amazed. It was just jaw-dropping. Okay, I really enjoyed the illustrations in this book. I really enjoyed the characters. I enjoyed the world building. I enjoyed pretty much everything except for the pacing of the plot. I just really want things to just hit the fan and just enjoy the insanity of chaos that book 2 is gonna be. So the next book that I'm probably gonna pick up is The Great Alone by Christine Hanna. I am about halfway through, so I bet I could probably finish this. Probably not today because I have things to do. Unfortunately, I have to go outside in the real world. Isn't that just disgusting?
I could be your hero, but I can't get out of bed. There's too much in my head. I could be more faithful, but I fail at that habit. So I run around instead. I could be your hero, but I can't get out of bed. There's too much in my head. I could be more faithful, but I fail at that habit. So I run around instead. I wanna be good to myself. Love hard to breathe more, drink less. I wanna be seen at my best.
Can't keep my head above water with everything that's going on. Can't help but feeling like I'm falling, cause if it's normal I feel wrong. Being drunk don't feel the same in a daydream, feeling all alone. I hate me faking all the things I know, and I just wanna go.
I need a break from taking breaks. I hear the birds outside, oh man, I stayed up late. Nothing even matters, wasted all my shots. My AC broke and it's getting way too hot. Now lately, I don't even know the day. Nah, it takes inside everything to feel okay.
So we've reached the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. To sum it up, I've read 2 books in this vlog. It's not much, but it's honest work. Really impressed with myself because I read this in less than a month. I thought it was going to take me at least 3 months because big books kind of intimidate me, but I'm really glad that I got this book completed this summer because that means I can move on to the next book. If you guys want to know more about my thoughts, I have my Goodreads linked below in my description. Feel free to add me. Let's talk books, y'all. And then the next book that I finished was The Great Alone by Kristen Hanna. I really enjoyed this book. This is probably a 4 or 5 stars for me. I think on my Goodreads it's listed as 5 stars. I really enjoyed this book. It literally has a spot in my heart. Like, it just, that this book is really heartbreaking and it's not for the faint of heart. So I don't know how Kristen Hanna, I still don't know if I'm saying her name right, I'm sorry if I am, but I don't know if her other works are as devastating and heartbreaking as The Great Alone. And if that's the case, then I feel like I don't have to warn you on the mature themes in this book, but there are definitely major mature themes that every reader should be aware about before picking up this book. It is definitely an interesting story. I loved it so much that I really want to go visit Alaska now. Literally is probably one of my top favorite books of this year, and I will recommend it to anybody who asks. So those are the 2 books that I managed to read in this vlog. I'm still very proud of myself because I got through this huge boy, and yeah. Said, I hope you enjoyed the video and I'll see you in the next one.